Good morning to my YouTubers. We're out here in the pea patch, zipper pea patch. Gonna be picking some peas this morning. We've kind of let the sun get up on us a little bit this morning, but I'm just gonna show you our pea picking. We've picked several 5-gallon buckets already, so we're nearing the end of this. I'm almost embarrassed to show the patch because the pigweed has taken over and just can't get rid of it. If anybody has any suggestions on what to do to get rid of that, oh man, we would greatly appreciate it. Eric's already started picking the zipper peas, and so just was going to video a little bit of what we do here on the farm each day, each Saturday and stuff like that. So here we go.
Just picking over the peas, and it's probably our last picking when they get so far along. And I'm noticing a few insects, a few green bugs, stink bugs, all in them. Probably a 30 by 40 plot. I done picked, I think that'd be 16 buckets of peas. And sorry we hadn't showed y'all some of the blanching and all, but when my wife gets through here videoing me picking a few and finishing up the patch, I'd like for her to take y'all over there and talk just a little bit about and show you what we put in the freezer. I said on one of our earlier videos, boy, it's hot out here. I said on one of our earlier videos, you know, I really feeling important to try and put you up some food during this time of the virus and all, and so that's what we're doing. We're just out here picking peas. It's hot, and but you know, the Lord had a lot to say about harvesting, a lot to say about peas and butter beans. You might not realize it in the Bible. I might be taking a little out of context, but the Lord did say the harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. And so that's why a lot of people don't plant peas, because it's tough labor. And but I enjoy it. I think a lot about my daddy, my wife's daddy, when I'm out here picking him. And because I spent many days in the field with them doing the same thing, and I guess that's what makes it enjoyable to me. It's just something I was raised doing. Although I will be honest and say that when I was a boy, I viewed it as punishment, not as enjoyment. But it's funny how your mind and your thoughts change as you grow and mature and get older and think about things. But I guess that's why the biggest reason I plant a garden and all, it reminds me a lot of my daddy and my granddaddy and times gone by. And it was a simpler life back then, and I really think that a lot of people in our country, especially a lot of folks that I follow on YouTube, have realized that a simple life is a much more enjoyable life than a fast pace, gotta get it done, gotta do this. People used to enjoy their gardens, their neighbors, and their families. And I'm just proud to see, I feel like some of the country is turning back to that. And so anyway, I'm gonna get back to picking peas, and I'll get my wife to take you up there, oh, it's hot, and show you some we've already put in the freezer and all. And I guess that's probably what I'm most proud of, is the fact that, you know, we probably got over 120, 150 bags of stuff in the freezer, you know, that we can eat on this winter.
So as my brother-in-law was telling y'all out in the garden, he wanted us to show you our freezer. We have a upright freezer and a a chest freezer here that we have full of items, and we have a little refrigerator that we keep produce in also. But this is just one of the freezers that we filled up, and we've got our zipper peas and corn, some bell peppers we froze. In there you see it's just full stuff, and that'll be the stuff that we eat throughout the year to enjoy. Right, probably not near enough zipper peas, but we do have the big boys out there planted, and we have some butter beans in another freezer. We've been interested in seeing what it would be like to can peas. I don't know if anybody's ever been successful in canning peas and what they taste like. If you would like to comment below, give us some helpful hints and ideas if it works. We'd like to know. It's a learning process for us, and just a little bit of our freezer.
All right, guys. We just got done. I was talking about picking over the peas for the last time. As you can see, it still looks like there's some out there, but most of them are dried up or bug stung or whatever. But we did manage to get 2 more hampers, and I think that's about 14 buckets we picked off of them. I think that's what we've got so far. And like I said, in just a little bit, I'll let my wife and maybe her sister go up there and show you what we got in the deep freeze that we've been working on all week. And
how many buckets would you say you've picked this week, Stumpy?
I don't know. Like I say, I picked about 3 buckets of butter beans, and like I said, 14 or so buckets of peas. I've been off this week, and it's been a blessing to have that time. And I'm about to sweat to death. It's hot out here this morning. But we just wanted to show you our peas, and like I said, we may even get a little footage of shelling some of them, and then we'll show you the deep freeze and show you what all we've put up this week. And we're all mighty proud of it, and it'll make a lot of meals. And the way groceries is going up nowadays, it helps out on the budget too. Shelling peas. Shelling them 4 buckets we picked this morning. Me and my mother-in-law has almost got them shelled.
Everybody needs a pea shell like we got.
That's right. Everybody needs a pea sheller like I got. Look at there. Don't take no electricity or nothing.
They're shelling peas, and we're making.
My sister-in-law and my brother-in-law and my wife's been making jelly, while me and my mother-in-law have been sitting here shelling peas. I mentioned earlier out in the garden, you know, it's another thing, in my opinion. Days gone by, I remember as a boy sitting around shelling peas. I just always enjoyed doing stuff like this, and it was just a good time for the family to sit around and talk and communicate with one another. And it's probably one of the things that, well, one of the things I hope and pray that over a period of time comes back to the family of just sitting around talking and enjoying one another while you're doing something productive. I don't know, I'd like to say TV's running. TV, my daddy always said TV and an air conditioner run a lot of good men and women, but I'm not going to be critical. I'll just say I enjoy it. And we've been sitting around all evening talking and shelling peas, and it's just been a good time. Y'all
I said it lightly.
yeah. But we hope that y'all enjoy these videos. We ain't doing nothing special. We just sharing a little bit of our life with you.